Wake it up, shake it up. This is winter night. So tonight I want to talk about this Winter Olympics scandal that's going on. Kamila Valieva, the little Russian chick. Um, okay, so basically, Russia has been banned. The country has been banned from the Olympics because they've had years and years and years of doping going on in the Russian Federation, right? So the Olympic Committee decided that Russia could not compete. But if you ever watch it, you will notice that you'll see ROC, which means um, Russian Olympic Committee. So they can't compete under their country, but they can compete under the Olympic Committee, which is for everybody, right? Every country. Okay, so for years and years and years, they've been having these doping things. Their athletes have been doping and coming up, having bad tests and everything. So they were banned years and years ago. So here we go. This little young girl, she tests positive in December, test come back. The Olympics has already started last week. One of the drugs in her system was banned. It was a banned substance, right? Almost it was banned. Okay, so they do this whole big shaboo, and all of a sudden they come back and say, oh, well, because she's young, she's underage, she's 15 years old, she should be able to compete. It would cause irreparable harm if she were not able to compete in this Olympics. Now, here's the thing. I love the kids. I understand being young, but you're not about to tell me, they said it was a protected class. You're not about to tell me that you're going to allow someone who is doping, who has drugs in their system and banned substances in their system, to compete against everybody else who's doing everything they can, eating right, doing everything they can to not have any substances in the system. These people, the drug people, when you're an athlete, they stop by your house at random. They don't tell you. They knock on your door and say, take a test. You know what I'm saying? So these athletes know this. Okay, she's young. She's 15, and I'm sure it wasn't her fault. But tisk tisk, Now, it takes me back to Sha'Carri Richardson. Granted, I'll be honest, I'm not a huge Sha'Carri Richardson fan. I think her personality sucks. But that's a whole nother video. We're not even going to go into that. The problem is, this chick, Summer Olympics just passed, smoked some weed. She had weed in her system. She came up. They told her she could not compete. Why was Sha'Carri put out of the Olympics, but this little chick not? And see, now, here's the thing. Not everything is about race. I agree with that. I don't believe everything is about race. I'm one of the first people to tell you that I don't think everything is about race. Everything ain't racial. But stuff like this is the reason why people think it is. And I feel like it's one of those situations, is like, if I looked at the situation and then I didn't know any of the stuff, I'm like, so the black girl you put out for the same thing the white girl did, but you let her go ahead and compete. Not only is she competing, but she came in first place, and she can compete again on Thursday, and she has a possibility to win another medal. Now, she's good, she's good. But if the doping is what's making you good and giving you more endurance, that is a problem, because that's an advantage that everybody else does not have. You follow me? That is a problem when you boil it all down. I don't like that, and it's like, oh, well, she's a protected class, and so, we don't want to put her out of the Olympics, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. What goes for the goose goes for the gander. Anybody who knows me will tell you I'm about equality, fair. Even if it's not, to my benefit, right is right and wrong is wrong. You're going to put this one out, then you put that one out. Because now it's like, oh, well, it's okay. Oh, so it's okay for her to dope, but it's not okay for me to dope. That's a problem. And you know what? What's even worse is that the all the other athletes, for instance, of course, you do you in gold, silver, and bronze, right? So they decided that in order to smooth it over, what they're going to do is that when they have the instead of having a medal ceremony, they're just not going to have a medal ceremony for her. But that also means that the other people who won silver and bronze also don't get a medal ceremony. So you mean to tell me that this chick got caught doping, got caught with drugs in her system, she gets to compete, win her medal, and keep her medal without the media watching her and talking about it on a podium. But the people who did not dope and came in behind her, who also deserve a medal ceremony, they just don't get one. Why? Because of her. So I feel like she kind of, she's shooting everybody in the foot. I got a problem with this. It's an issue for me. I think right is right and wrong is wrong. At the end of the day, you got to pay the piper. Tell me what you think. Click like and share. I want tonight. Let's shake it up again.